네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 오늘 모신 게스트가 있죠. 그리고 한국에 오시는 렉처쇼를 진행하시는 분입니다. 브라질에서 오게 된 마스터고요. 여러분들 위해서 조금 특별한 인터뷰를 한번 준비해봤습니다. 소개하겠습니다. 베르나르도 세드라색입니다.
Hello, how are you guys?
야, 한국에 오셔서 그 렉처쇼와 워크숍을 진행한다고 하는데 어떤 계기로 한국에 오실 생각을 하셨는지 그게 궁금해요.
Well, in the past 11 years, I've been traveling around the world. And then I decided that I wanted to know more about South Korea and his culture. And also, I have some friends in South Korea as well. So, so then I was like, okay, I have to go at some point. So that's it.
당신에 대해서 많은 분들이 모를 수도 있다고 생각해서 자기소개를 간단하게 한번 해주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So my name is Bernardo Sedlacek. I am a magician from Brazil, from Rio de Janeiro. And I've been doing magic for ooh, 18 years now. And yeah, I've just been very lucky that I got to travel all over the world. And now I'm coming to South Korea, so I'm very excited to be there.
프로서 활동을 많이 하고 있는 건지 아니면은 뭐 여러 가지 일들을 하고 있는 걸로 저는 아는데 보통 많은 어떤 일들을 하고 있는지 궁금해요. 예를 들면 공연을 하고 있는지 아니면은 뭐 프로듀스를 하고 있는 건지 어떤 일들을 많이 주로 하고 있는 건지 좀 궁금합니다.
Besides as working as a professional magician performing, I do lectures and workshops for magicians around the world. But I also consult for magicians and also people that are not magicians.
Oh,
So, for example, right now I am working with a carnival school in Brazil, and I'm creating magic so they can perform on the carnival. So, yeah, a little bit of everything.
최근에 했던 일 중에 가장 좀 인상 깊었던 일들이 있나요?
Yes, okay. I think I have one interesting thing. Um, when I was recording with David Blaine on his TV
oh,
show Not
yeah.
Attempt, we didn't know exactly what it would be like. We were like, they told me that it's a TV show, but also they didn't know if it's gonna be about magic or if it's gonna be about something else. So then we recorded quite a lot of magic, but none appeared at the episode at the end. But the craziest part was that I had to be really close to people who were doing the crazy things. Like there was one guy specifically that he had a drill, that he goes through the wall, and then he put it through his tongue.
어우, 씨.
And
Wow.
and I had to see that, like, like I you would be the guy. Like I was very close. And then David said, "Can you do it again?" And the guy says, "Yeah, I can do it again." So then he did it a second time, and on the second time, I saw like a very tiny piece of his tongue like flying away, and I was like, "Oh,
와우, 와우, 와우.
Wow.
crazy, crazy, too
아,
crazy."
좋네요. 뭐 데이비드 블레인과 함께하면 뭐 정말 특별한 일들이 일어나긴 하군요. 그 되게 많은 마술사들을 막 만나고 교류한 게 느껴져요. 마술에서도 느껴지고 당신이 쓴 책에서도 느껴지지만은 당신한테 가장 영감을 많이 준 마술사가 있을까요?
I have a lot of different influences. Um, in my first magic convention, which was in 2010, I got to meet a Spanish magician that changed the way that I see magic forever. Because up until that point, I thought magic was only about sleight of hand and the methods, the way that it worked. But then, when I met that person, it was crazy because I felt so many different emotions at the same time that I've never felt before, that I cried.
Wow.
And then I attended his lecture and his workshop. And although I didn't remember anything that happened during the lecture or workshop because it was too much, I understood that on that moment that magic is not only about those things that I thought, but it's also about psychology, theories, the emotions, details. And then it led me to study with some of the greatest magicians in the world, like Juan Tamariz. And by the way, that magician that I met in 2010, his name, maybe you know, it's called Danny D. Ortiz. Um, and yeah, and we became actually very friends a few years later, and I worked for him for a few months in Spain. And well, he taught me so much. So he is probably my biggest influence. But then I also have so many other influences like Max Maven or Darren Brown or really mostly everyone that I've ever met. I feel that we can all learn new things from the people that we meet, even if they're not professional magicians or even if they only do magic for a few months. It's okay, because everyone thinks a little different, so we can always learn something from them. So yeah.
이번 렉처와 워크숍에서 참가자들이 꼭 가져갔으면 하면 좋겠는 한 가지가 있다면 무엇일까요?
Me heavily depends on who is taking that one thing, because for example, if it is someone that is new to magic, I want them to understand that magic is much deeper than they thought. If it is someone that is very knowledgeable about magic, my hope is to inspire them somehow. If it's someone in between that is not new but also is not very old in magic, hopefully I want them to take some of the ideas and try it and question everything.
당신의 렉처 워크숍은 어떤 사람들한테 되게 잘 맞다고 생각하세요?
So the honest answer, I think everyone, because when I started to lecture 11 years ago, I tried to ask myself what is missing on the magicians. And usually the answer is the understanding of psychology, the theories, the emotions. And then over the years, I started to build every lecture and every workshop that I did in a way that everybody could take something from it. So my idea was to have very difficult sleight of hand, but also very good effects that you don't need any sleight of hand. And of course, for those interested in the psychology and the theory, I would have plenty of this. But also for those who just wanted to enjoy and laugh about any stories, my idea was also doing that. So then I tell stories and I show magic, some very hard, some very easy. I tell jokes in the middle. I talk a little bit about the story in magic, the history. So my idea and what I've tried is to please everyone. So everybody could not only enjoy and have a good time, but also take something from it. Because I feel that usually magicians, when they do a lecture, it's essentially, I show you this and I explain how it works. Now I show you this and explain how it works. And now I show you this and explain how it works. But what if I don't like any of the things you showed me, right? Now suddenly I cannot use anything. So I wanted to go much deeper than this. So people could, even if they don't like any of the effects that I show, they can still take those ideas and those details and using whatever kind of magic they do. So that was my goal from the beginning, and I'm still learning how to make it better, but I feel that I'm much better than 11 years ago.
마술을 보니까 아칸을 좋아하는 것 같은데 혹시 아칸 좋아하시나요?
Oh, very much. Yes.
한국에서도 많은 마술사들이 아칸을 되게 좋아합니다. 그리고 마치 그 신기루처럼 퍼펙트 아칸 이런 걸 되게 많이 찾아다녀요. 혹시 당신은 퍼펙트 아칸이 있다고 믿으세요?
yes and no at the same time. I feel that it's important to understand that the perfect ACAAN, like you can try to rationalize it, and then the perfect ACAAN, any card at any number would be you don't touch the deck, the card is freely selected, the number is freely named, it's ungimmicked, many variations, many little things that would rationally make the perfect ACAAN. But even if someone could do what for us would be the perfect ACAAN, maybe it is not the best one, because we think about the methods and the what it has to be, right? But we forgot to think about how it feels. And any card at any number, usually it's not a impossible effect. It is just very unlikely. But once every 52 times, if you are doing it, it works mathematically. So it's quite interesting, because for me, the best ACAAN possible, it has to feel impossible. So it's not about the method, but it's about the emotions, what you feel.
한국에 있는 많은 마술사들이 아마 세들라스에게 렉처를 기다리고 있을 건데 그분들한테 한마디 하고 끝내도록 하겠습니다. 한마디만 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello, everybody. This is Bernardo Sedlacek from Brazil, and well, I just want to invite you to come to my lecture and my workshop in So and Daegu. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it perfectly, but probably not. And I hope to meet you in person and to share our passion and to enjoy life together, talk about magic, learn together things, and I will do my best to help you any way possible. So from this moment, start to write down all your questions and what you want to know, which doesn't have to be the effects. If it's not an effect, if it's a detail, if it's a story, if it's anything, the lecture is for you, the workshop is for you. So I want to know what you want to learn, so then hopefully I can answer everything, and hopefully I can challenge myself as well, because I'm sure it always comes a weird question or something and I go, I never thought of this, and that also is, for me, is quite fun. So I will see you all very soon. I'm excited to be there, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank you so
much.
much. Thank you.